It's in the,
It's in the
stole
box.
it.
Ooh, you're
Right in front of my face.
yeah.
Most of these are already built in, right? There are some anchor fasts that don't have it built in where you still have to put the bite block. If you tape or twill during your checkoff, this has to be in place. Has to be, because what happens if they wake up?
They're gonna bite
Chomp
them.
They're gonna chomp through the tube. So once you get patient intubated, left hand, right? Or is it right hand?
Left hand.
Left hand sweep, right? Do we do this? Do we do
Oh,
this?
yeah.
Do we do this? Up motion, right? Up motion.
Shoulder press.
Okay? So we got the patient on, we say, let's go make up whatever you got, 24 at the teeth. Okay? 24 at the teeth. Slide your bite block on. This part is going to be the sticky part, like if you're out in the wild, you're going to pull it off, right?
In the what?
And it's going to
Okay.
stick to the side of the mouth, or stick to the side of the mouth. Dear
When
Lord.
you're in the wild.
In the wild.
Okay, so we're at 24 at the lip. I'm gonna have you tape stick and I'll kind of talk you through it. The very end, rip me off like that much. You're gonna need a little bit, I don't know how much that is, what, 2 inches worth, okay? Here, wrap it around.
To secure the bite block.
To secure the bite block first. You still got your tabs on both sides, right? Now my bite block isn't going anywhere. So now, and you intubate, okay, during your checkoff, you intubate. Someone's holding my tube, because you can't hold the tube and do all this.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna say, someone's holding the tube, because out in real life, that's what's happening also.
Out in the wild.
Patient wakes up.
Have 2 bite blocks on that side.
No.
Eyes
What are you
wide. Grab my thing.
He's so calm.
Waking up like
Yeah.
that.
What?
Are they both supposed to go tape
Over the
over?
top, both of them.
You could do either one, okay? There is no set way of doing it. Typically, I'll go above both, but is it going anywhere?
Right.
It's really not.
I just wasn't sure if that was like.
Yeah, there's not a big stipulation.
Okay.
No, because I mean, long as one is above and one is, if they are both above, you know, it's going to move this way more, right? If how Kevin did it, could we go this way? Could we go this way? See, it's not really moving, so you're allowed to do either one.
Okay.
I'm fine with it. Long as we can go like this and it's not moving that much, we're okay. Now remember the bite block. So you see most of it's down in the mouth, because if, let's say he didn't tape it well enough and I could push this in, when we close the teeth of your mannequins, it should still be on the bite block. So you might need to tape your bite block just a little bit higher. I might have went down a little too low too, but it's still on the teeth,
Yeah.
but barely. Because what do those patients do?
Yeah.
They move their mouth and tongue and everything around the whole time when they are awake. Okay, now what do we want to do?
Extubate.
No.
Oh.
You just intubated, so this is the first part. You got the tape stick, you got the bite block on, the patient's secure, now what?
Easy.
Nope.
Measure
The easy.
cuff. Measure the cuff.
So we inflate the cuff, right?
Chest X-ray.
Yeah.
Full tape.
Okay. Yeah.
How much of this, once he intubated, how much do we put in?
The whole thing.
Just keep going.
2 of them.
So remember, we have nothing. We'll say he just intubated and we're flat. Now what?
You're
So if we
10.
put 10 in,
Till the balloon, until you see the balloon poof up.
so we're, so I don't want to hear, I think it's good, and you pinching it. You have no idea how much is in this. Everyone's tracheal the diameter is different, correct?
Listen to their neck.
Yeah, so typically what I do is I'm right around the 8,
Okay.
and then I put 8 in. That's just me. Everyone's a little different. You might pull back to 10, put it in. It's fine because what are we going to do afterwards?
Check it.
We're going to check it.
Cuff
You have
pressure.
one right there on the bed. That was pressure easy?
Cuff later. Cuff later. Yep, I'm going to do
Time
that.
for the
I'm
cuff
going
later.
to do that one first.
That's right.
So cufflator, cuff manometer, whatever you want to call it, they're all a little different. If you can see, green means good, right? Once we're in the red, that's bad. Now, Egan says what? There's 2 that you have to know. For Egan, what are they?
20, yeah.
25, 25, or
20, 25.
20 to 25 what?
mmHg.
Millimeters of mercury, 25 to 30.
30
So
centimeters.
MBRC says 20 to 30 centimeters of water. But when you're looking at this, it is 14 to 24. That's the green area. Okay, 14 to 24. Again, do we put clinics on your testing?
No.
Okay, so I really need you to remember the 20 to 30 centimeters of water. Okay, I have Egan's in like notes and stuff too, but MBRC wise, they like to just go with the centimeters of water pressure. So when we're checking this, Lauren, could you bag for me? When we're checking this, what happens?
Keeps dropping.
Drops.
See how it drops as I'm going in and out? Because you're
Air
losing
out.
air, right? Give me another breath. Probably won't do it because it's a closed system. See how it kind of moves up just a little bit as she's giving me? See that? The little tine there is moving up. It's going to move up a lot more when someone's on the vent, okay? Because we're a closed system and not leaking like this. When do we want to note how much is actually in? Do we want to note it on inspiration? Oof, way too much. Inspiration or expiration?
Inspiration.
Why?
So that's when it.
Trying to breathe.
That's when all the air is in the lungs. So pressure.
Yeah.
So when we-
Pressure's coming through.
Right, the vent's pushing in pressure till we hit what? What's it called?
Peak pressure.
Peak pressure, the maximum amount of pressure in the lungs. That's going to put the most pressure on your cuff, correct? So on inspiration, so this is on here. So let's say you left it on here. It's going to move back. It's going to do this. So inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation. It's just going to keep moving back and forth. So whenever it hits here on inspiratory, so we're at 50, way too much, right? But you're like, well, when exhalation goes, you're only at 35. Doesn't matter. Inspiration, so you can go in and out. You saw that. It drops. This is what I do when I'm out. Gosh, it does it fast. It's just in and out with the cuff, or cuff, yeah. Or the red can take it out too, right? So if we're in, usually when you push it on here, it comes out a little bit quicker than just going in and out. You only drop like maybe 5 to 10 in and out on a real patient. So I just need you, we're gonna ask you, where do you wanna put it? Okay. Now, pressure easy. Have we seen this before? You've checked the cuff, the nerve